I'm honored to bring Congress to the original Southwest Detroit in the zip code of 48217, where I have spent countless hours alongside community activists and experts fighting for the right to breathe clean air and drink clean water. It is so incredibly wonderful to see many of my friends on the panel today and to elevate the voices of our community on a national stage. We're going to be hearing testimony from we hear so many testimony from so many experts in DC, but often what's missing is that connection to the lived experience. So we're here today in the Michigan's most polluted zip code, a resilient zip code, to hear from a family of environmental warriors who have fought for our public health in the streets and in the legislature and in the courts. Thank you all for being here today to educate the United States Congress on the challenges we face here in Michigan. I'm going to focus today on two truths. We have a right to breathe clean air, and water is a human right. I've been in this fight for environmental justice for a long time. Growing up, I did think that smell was normal from industrial pollution. Entire generations grow up in sacrifice zones where our air and water is polluted by wealthy corporations for profit, and we are expected to accept that. I took my fellow congressional members on the toxic tour this morning because I needed them to smell what my community smells every day and what they feel, my community feels every single day. Just last week, residents in the neighborhood surrounding this field hearing were exposed to yet another gas leak from Marathon plant. They're still searching for answers. What was released? Is it safe to breathe the air? It is sadly a familiar story for this community. Marathon, like so many other corporate polluters, likely won't face any meaningful consequences, and this will continue happening. They've just written off these leaks as a cost of doing business. But we know that our communities, our neighbors, and our families are so much more important than corporate profit. We have a right to breathe clean air, so we'll never stop organizing to get it. Water is a human right, and so we're going to ensure that every single person has access to clean water. We take on these big fights because we don't have any other alternative. When people take to the streets to protest for environmental justice, they're standing up for their lives, their right to live. Thank you all so much for being here at this critically important hearing, and I can't wait to hear from our community experts. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.